Hi, Baoni. Okay, so today we're talking about a movie called Sharper. Okay, so Sharper is a movie that consists of both mystery and psychological thriller. Meaning, if you don't have sense, you cannot understand the movie. I'm sure we all have sense, so we're gonna understand it. So basically, the movie is all about a man and a woman trying to con one rich ass billionaire, like trying to rip him off his money. Unfair repair. So I'm gonna be doing like a character breakdown. I'm gonna be talking about like the prominent characters in the movie. There is one main character, but actually three other prominent characters in the movie. First of all, it's Tom. I'm talking about Tom. That was played by Justice Smith. So Tom is the son of this billionaire. We didn't know at first. They didn't allow us to know. But he's the son of this rich ass billionaire, Richard. Tom lost his mom, yeah, and he went into booking, like book shop shopkeeping. So he went into shopkeeping, started dealing with books, writing books. He wrote a couple of books, or wrote one book, but it didn't get published. Ella. Tom is this depressed motherfucker. He lost his mom actually, but then it really hit him hard. Man, may we not lose our parents though. So he lost his mom. It didn't really hit him hard. He was at the verge of suicide. That was actually what made him go into books. Yes. Father thought of him as a disappointment. He said he's weak, lenge, lifeless, and just doing anyhow. But to him, book meant the whole world. He didn't really give a shit about money. That was when he met, which is the next character I'm talking about now. He met Sandra. Sandra was played by Brianna Middleton, this fine, dark, beautiful woman. So basically, Sandra, that's Brianna Middleton. Yes, we all know. Sandra is this. She she dropped out of school at age 16. They went into crime, doing some bad things that some Omoluabi were not supposed to do. Then she went and came across this con guy. I'm not saying his name now because I'm not going into him now. Let me just say his name, Max. So she met Max, yes, and Max taught her the art of con. Like wow, it really educated her. It really it made her wow, like it made her breathe in and breathe out connery. Pardon me, that might not be a word, but so they she made her work. They worked hard and they started doing some petty cons. Before then, he now directed her to meet Tom. So she and Tom they met at Tom's bookshop where they started, hitting it off. On the first day, and Tom started to ask her out. Try to ask a Nigerian girl out on the first day and watch yourself get ridiculed. Tom asked her out and she first declined, but then later in the evening when she came out to pay for the book, that foolish Tom allow somebody you don't know to go with book. Allowing she came back to pay for the book, and then boom, they went out to dinner. So that was when Tom lost it, started falling in love with somebody you met yesterday, and they were hitting it off, not knowing that the girl had her own motive. I said it before, and I'll say it again: fear women. Max and Sandra, they now staged an act, did as if I think they hired somebody because Max was watching. Hired somebody to act like Jason. That's this girl's brother, Sandra's brother. But now banging on the door. But long story short, she said Jason allegedly, no Jason actually, Jason needed $350,000. That's all Baba, we don't fall in love with his life. Say, I will give you the money. Give her the money, finish. Said they should meet at the Japanese restaurant. Babe collected the money and you get it? We did not run to our house under the rain. Started knocking on the door. Love is a bitch. Yes, let's talk about Max. Who is Max? Max is this witty, very, 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 very clever con artist. We're not really clever like that, no, but he's a con artist. He was an affiliate to Madeline. We'll talk about Madeline later. Where did Max meet Sandra? Max met Sandra at the place where she was getting interviewed by a payroll officer. The payroll officer herself, that one's corrupt. Everybody are corrupt in this world. She said she chopped fake Rolex and gold. In this life, don't be greedy. So Max gave Sandra $1,000, took her to his place, and that was where Sandra started learning work. She learned work that you will not learn in 4 years in university. She learned it in almost 2 weeks. Max Agba Professor. Anyhow, Sha, Max is a con artist, yeah, I said before, but his main target actually was that billionaire. But still going there, don't go anywhere. So Max and Madeline or Madeline Itobawin, they acted like mother and son. Meanwhile, on Dora, they were in it together. They wanted to scam Richard. Omo, billionaire, fine billionaire, tall, 72 years, sick ass billionaire. So Madeline played her cards right, stole Richard's heart, but she just wanted to steal Richard's money. Richard, blinded by love, he didn't suspect anything. Omo, Mama Jagojo at fall. But this particular time when they went for one, the child went for one, okay, Richard something foundation, the charity foundation. When they came home, not knowing that they've already done mago somewhere, he came home to meet false NYPD man harassing or hassling Max. Almost got away with it. That was when, still up out of the scheme, Madeline busted their bubble, and she now told Richard that Dana is a scheme, is a scheme. Shine your eyes. And that Richard self, he said something. If you want to steal a lot. Listen to him, I can't share one. After all those things that she said she wanted Max to leave, then she now knocked on the door. I was like, okay, maybe she came to like just say hi to him or something. And I saw them kissing. Oh, money fuck. What is this? Kire? So, fast forward, Madeline said Richard wanted to meet Max at the office. That was where Max saw Tom. Richard was not like, he will give Max a job for $60,000 a month. But Max refused. He said he wanted a year's salary up front. Normally, it's supposed to be like $720,000 because 60,000 times 12 is 720,000. But Richard, as the billionaire that he is, he gave him 750. That's $750,000 of $1 million. Ha. So they were not jubilating, including Tipsy, that fake ass NYPD. Imagine collecting $750,000 and your share is $30,000. Can you give me give you a bread, Abby? But anyhow, so Madeline called Max the next day. They were supposed to, normally they planned that they would jackpot with the money, which wasn't wise at all. But so Madeline called Max the next day. Was like, I have good news and bad news. Good news, you can keep the money, me fair. Bad news, I don't follow you, run again. This nigga is a stinking billionaire. Why should I run? Let's $750,000 and run. Who should eat the remaining one? Then she called the cops. Obirin. But Max ran away, luckily for him, And fast forward to the death of Richard. Richard died as a result of a sickness. Imagine being a billionaire and it's this sickness that will kill you. So he died and he left all his entire fortune to his wife, Madeline. And he just gave his son some charity, Richard something charity, something like this. Anyway, before all of that, this girl, Sandra, she felt guilty, very, very guilty when she saw that man died. She went to confess everything to Tom. But Tom, as smart as he is, he played it cool. He knew everything. Like when Madeline was doing her mago, he knew everything. But he still just like played along. I had to do her wish. I allowed her to get Max back. So when none of them went to meet Max, that was when Casalana burst. So yes, they already staged everything. Those guys are the real smart people actually. The gun, like, fake gun and all those things, they already did everything. Make Madeline shoot him, and act like he was dead. That wasn't even blood. Everything. Madeline now transferred her entire fortune into the charity stuff. Thinking she has gone away with it because she was a trustee. But no. And boom, when they were in the aeroplane, that was when she realized, this isn't blood. Blood doesn't come off easy. Then boom, it was at this moment she knew she fucked up. Money like to say something. I need to really say something. The plot twist in this movie really bust up my head. It messed up my mental. But I like it. It makes sense. So at the end, in the end, anyone, good prevailed over evil. The money went back to the rightful owner, Tom, and everybody lived happily ever after. Except Madeline and Max. They didn't show what happened to them after. I guess they went to Oklahoma to continue their wretched, worthless lives. This is just my POV on the movie that I just concluded. If you like it, can't check it out. If you don't like it, still check it out. Don't be that about that. You better please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I remain Bad Boy Tay. Tay for short. Mwah.